Right now, we want to know our place with Sparta boss right now. That's what we want to know. We don't know what go on. Yes, enough transportation. Them are transporting from the jail to town to do some house hunting and all these things and all these things. So if anybody know more than me, because I don't know more time, I want to just catch up. Want to catch up on what go on with family right now. If anybody know, need the information. I will need the enlightenment. That one wants enlightening for the situation. Because right now we're back at time to everything we are going. So we are trying to find out what go on. Does it seem like Tamili is gonna stay in jail? It seems like he's gonna come out or nobody have any form of update. Nobody have no update. So it's not a good look at the moment, really and truly. It's not a good look. We have phone here. My red phone. All the information. I listen to a channel. And to one me I listen to channel them. It seems like say the DJ in a deep spot. Deep spot. Wow. I don't know. But I want to know if anybody know. That's why I ask. Tell them, I want to know if anybody know more than me. Everything me I hear say this a happen, that a happen, the next a happen. Them now let him out. Them I go let him out. Them I feel let him out soon. One heap of things me I hear. You see me? So I'm gonna look for one of family video them right now. Cause them all over the channel. All over every channel. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna hear nothing but Drake new song. I'm gonna hear nothing. Well, listen, Terror. Now listen to family and see what I say. 1 hour ago.
And the phone say, yo, I'm rating, I'm not really rate because if you don't rate a person, we're not trying to mix things up. And I say, yo, terror protect him. Now you must know say everybody get the news away until it starts circulate more and everybody get to realize say, yo, Jano, at this man I was the wanted man, you know. So you don't know him. I see the video. You can't know says a wanted man. Remember says a blank video in a dark screen, you know. You see me? I'm not going to play on the video
True,
in
Terror.
this particular review, but when you know me attack, you see me? No people are say family are him farmer. Why? True, the Sparta man them a get all and pan. No, the newspaper them a title them as Sparta gang. You know what is a gang? Jaja. They even say a group. Them say gang, but that different. You see me?
Terror son
Yeah, man.
traumatized.
So, really and truly, I just tell them thing they go. People are going to chat to them one chat. I'm not apologizing to nobody. You see me? Because I know my thing go. Because that is the final reply to anybody who have them question there. That's it. I don't care. One chop.
You done? Number God. Oh man, I can find a different video then. This is just a quick little update from what's his name again? Terrodan. If you say him not defend the man because the man where in the video, we put on the live video, he must say the man, him never knows that the man was a wanted man. It's just a blank video. It's just a blank video. Breaking news: Tommy Lee Sparta wanted man found plank. Okay.
The news channel, the people's channel.
Yeah, run through all
Message to
channel.
all of my subscribers, and I'll visit for the first time. You know what to do. Please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, and share. No people, Family Sparta and the Sparta gang are in deep, deep trouble.
Make we hear this.
Now, before going into the details, people, I always tell the Jamaican entertainers them that come from the ghetto and make it from the ghetto to leave the ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Feed the ghetto people them with a long spoon and love them from a distance, or else you will find yourself in deep trouble. And we all know by now, people, Vibes Cartel people, 35 years plus. We also know that my father people run from Cassava Piece to Ellison Road Police Station to the United States. And my father's son presently now locked up people for the last 3 years as a 16-year-old people at the time charged for murder. You know what I'm saying, people? And we know, say, Ninja Man serving life. And we also realize people and know what happened to Riding King people 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? We also see Dexter Dabbs was caught up 2 people. So we tell the entertainers them say, want to come from the ghetto and want to make it from the ghetto, leave the ghetto, feed them with a long spoon and love them from a distance. Make the ghetto people them say, oh, him rich now and him switch. Live with that. No, people, we are going into the details right now. As we all know, people, Tommy Lee was a person of interest. You know what I'm saying? And the police tell him to report
All
to
right,
the
then.
police station.
When I for a
because
person,
he's a
press the like button,
person
please.
of interest. No, the reason why them tell him to come a Montego Bay is because of the SOE, and them can hold you there for 90 days under charge.
Thank you.
And Tommy Lee, up till this minute, have not yet been charged.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of things that unfolded, people, in the last 3 weeks in a Montego Bay. And we know the history now that Peke Boy was killed, people, and he was ratted out by one of his young member. And the police give him a visit, people, in a Amity, Goodwill, where he lived in them out, and he was shot and killed. And that is history. You know what I'm saying? No, people, the Tommy Lee and the Sparta gang, people, it's now been dismantled. Because we also know that the police hold on some of the Sparta gang members and they are singing.
Whoa.
They are chatting.
Whoa.
They are screaming people.
Whoa.
And the police now says they have enough information to dismantle the Sparta gang because they get enough information from the gang members. No, people.
Jessica,
Tommy Lee Sparta was escorted to Kingston 2 days ago. And there were several apartments that was being searched. We don't know the reason why Tommy Lee was escorted from Montego Bay to St. Andrew.
I just want to say, no, it's very sad how you know these things are happening. I'm not saying the guys are innocent or guilty, but it's kind of a bad thing what is happening with most of these artists. Not even most, a few of these artists that is being plagued by the police. I would assume that if somebody is being plagued by the police, more than likely, I'm not saying I don't know, but I assume that if the police are plaguing somebody, I'd think that the police has reason to. There must be cases where the police has no reason to, and it's a personal vendetta as well, where they're plaguing somebody for personal reasons. But at the same time, you have to weigh it up. If police are plague you, it could be because you are guilty, and if police are plague you, it could be that because they have a personal vendetta against you for whatever reason. So we are in a stalemate at the moment, but let's continue with this video here.
Were searched. But all we know, people, is that 10 members of the Sparta gang, people, were held in St. Andrew the day after. And the police have in custody now one of the most feared gang member. His name is Christopher Boyd, otherwise known as Plank, who is now wanted and is now going to be charged for murder. Now, as I said, people, gangs, there is no loyalty in gangs.
Right.
And once you hold on one or two of them, they start screaming. And that is the reason why the police is now in control and is about to dismantle the Sparta gang. Now,
who was the first informant?
Man hold on a grass trap. And all of these members, people, is going to hold on Tommy Lee grass trap to sink him. You know what I'm saying, people? Remember, Tommy Lee have not yet been charged.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, people?
Like as they come in, like
at the end of the day, people, these men are screaming and they are chatting. The police people is in full control because they have now picked up a lot of weapons in a Montego Bay, people, and now take them off the street. Now, Christopher Boyd, otherwise called Plan People, the police is reporting and released a statement from the corporate communication. CCU said Boyd, a top tier member of the downtown Sparta gang, is currently wanted for murder of Desmond Clark, otherwise called Dangles, and wounding with the intent of Andre Hall, otherwise called B.
You know, when politics watch say, you can see it evil that some people eyes that was if me see the money a forward for me want to have the same weapon where him have. If me see this money a forward for me, or here's more have the same weapon where him have. So when him turn up, I either me or him. Me no want him just turn up and I him have where him have and me not have nothing. Cause this man I could look like a genuine star. Genuine star.
Committed on January 16, 2018 at the Sandsters International Airport roundabout.
Like what?
Prior to that 2018 incident, Boyd was charged and was on bail for the ruthless double murder of David Anglin and Sean
TV program
Titus
on them there.
on October 22nd, 2017,
wow.
along with flankers along the flanker main road. He was also sentenced in 2011 for illegal possession of ammunition and 2 counts of illegal possession of firearm. He served 5 years and was released in 2016. Now, people, when we see the rap sheet of St. James' most feared wanted man, Plan, people, we now know that this guy shouldn't be on the street. And to make a note, people, a few months back,
like what you please, make the algorithm turn up, my please.
And Christopher Boyd, also
3 more people press like it would have go.
Was in a video. That's not a good look for any entertainer or family to be associated in a video with.
Yes, that picture with Tommy Lee and the most wanted man Plank in the same picture, that wasn't a good look for Tommy Lee if he says not affiliated. That is terrible, really and truly. And I was thinking about that. I saw the picture earlier on again, and I was thinking about it. Say, really and truly, if you have wanted man and you know have picture together, that could be one of the reasons why they're gonna pick up Tommy Lee from Kingston or send out the message say, Tommy Lee, you need to come to Montego Bay and report to the police station. That could be one of the reasons. But boy, if they are jail for 3 weeks, nearly a month and not get charged, on tough concrete, I use one little bathroom, you can't go bathroom when you all these things you have to that's something that are nice man. Youth and youth.
A wanted man, the caliber as planned. Now, you know, when people posted video online, people, it never become gone unseen. Because just like we watch videos, it's the same way the policemen are employing people to watch everything, every video that people posted online. And these are some of the information that the police gather. You know what I'm saying? So when the police tell Tamale the other day for report to Montego Bay,
797 people. If you no press the like button, me say the algorithm turn up and YouTube alert other people to come to the channel so it won't be 7, it'll be more than 7 and we have a fun time together and more information can, you know, ideas.
Because he is a person of interest. Please. These are the things that happen. You know what I'm saying? And Tamale should never, people, have himself posted online with a wanted man as planned. Now, when we make videos, people, and the fans, people, they comment a lot of things. They say, free this, free that. But fans, get this. These investigations are both bigger than me and you as the fans. What you guys should do is preach to these entertainers to leave the ghetto, stay outside of jail and prison, and make good music. Don't praise them for their activities with gangs. No, people, it's not we make up these stories. You know what I'm saying? These are the same men from the Sparta gang who is preaching and screaming and singing to the police to save themselves. People, yesterday, there was voice notes going around with Plank when he was caught in the hotel room, guest room, people, with a female who was 18 years old. And people were saying, yes, this girl is cool because at least she's there, you know, loyal enough for one to go inside the room when the police tell Plank to go in the other room.
Wait a little bit. Let's talk about that young lady that was caught with Plank. Young ladies, you know have to know what I do. Ladies, you know have to know what I do. I know say ladies have them feelings and all these things and you like somebody and that's it. Nah, burn out no bad man and nothing like that. But ladies, you can't get caught somewhere with that person who wanted for double murder. First of all, you just put your own life at risk to be in the same location with a person who is charged, who not is charged, is suspected of being a double murderer. That person could murder you, and the police could have come and just start shooting because know how say police act carefree and they just do things and so from this young lady in the room with a person, a wanted man, that mean that young lady is lack of knowledge in certain sense. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's continue.
No, I want to come to. He alone, not going to go into the room. You know what I'm saying, people? She was also locked up and charged. So what I'm saying, people.
Look at that.
Coincidence.
Look at that.
That Tammy Lee was taken from Montego Bay, escorted to Kingston and St. Andrew, and these apartments were searched. And the next day, 10 members of the Sparta gangs from Flanker was picked up in guest house, people, and apartments in the complex. So people have to understand
God bless.
that these men in these gangs, there's no loyalty.
Press the like
And
button,
as
please.
soon as you hold on,
Thanks.
and a couple of them, they start chatting. And this is the reason why the police come out and says they are in full.
Wait. It seems like this gentleman that's reporting the news is implying. It seems like he ain't said it yet, but it seems like he's implying that Tommy Lee is speaking. Let's just press 10 seconds in the other direction. Let's listen again.
Complex. So people have to understand that these men in these gangs, there's no loyalty. And as soon as you hold on, and a couple of them, they start chatting. And this is the reason why the police come out and says they are in full control of dismantling the Sparta gang, because they also said they are getting information from within the gang. That simply means they are the ones that is chatting, singing, and talking. Please leave your comment down below and tell me what you think. One aim, one God, one destiny. Walk good, talk good, live good, bless.
It's kind of tricky. When the young ladies, you can't hang what they wanted, man, because see what happened to you now. You get arrested for aiding, it could be aiding and abetting. No, you have parents, baby. Your parents didn't know where you're there and who you hang with and who are your boyfriend. What is the future? What is, you're 18 and you're young, so you're not really a certain things, but what is the future for a young girl hanging out with the most wantedest man in a parish? That is there a future? Is there something there? Parents, it's up to you to teach the children in the right way. Because if me, so let's say I forbid it, but if my daughter, if them find my daughter, I hang out with a wanted man. A man who wanted for double murder and rap sheet long like a train. I would feel like a failed parent, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I would feel like a failed parent if I that's my daughter there, I hang out with wanted men. Jesus Christ, man, I feel very bad. Let me see the next one pop up. Let me just play and see what I say. That the one when
If it's not foreign from King Mix Up, it's not
no,
incredible.
no.
Well, people, another one almost bites the dust.
Mm-mm.
Yes. One of Jamaica's most notorious bad man, I should say, allegedly, has been captured and almost gets slapped away, just like Preacher Boy, a Precker Boy. And the only thing that saved him was his girlfriend, and she went live on Instagram. So let's take a listen to this, and then we'll jump back into it.
Yes, yeah,
People
girl.
in the streets are trying to say
Everybody.
Tommy Lee might be singing and that him give up.
Mm-mm.
Bad man location, you know? Yeah, but we don't follow rumors, Ron, yes, and we don't listen to Babylon. So let's take a listen.
Yes, the mother them put up with BF for
If
some
they make it out
time.
of this, they might forget that girl $1 million. Because honestly, when police are forward for you, them no one bring you in. Knowing that you get so much chance and Babylon system keeps on letting these criminals go, according to them. But y'all know people. Really hope them let out Tommy Lee soon, because they're already trying to paint him like an animal, and who knows how they're trying to paint him in front of other animals and savages. Because won't be a system already.
Lord.
That was the voice of Christopher Boyd.
The girl,
and his girlfriend
yeah, everybody appraise the girl.
So he's been the brand for like
Everybody
4
appraise the
years.
girl, but that young lady, a very
Can't
lucky
love me.
girl.
At least not like.
You cannot be hanging out with,
Are you one of
with
the
wanted people, young girl. You have to know where you are. There's no future there. There's no future there, as you must know. There's no future in hanging out with a wanted man. Where is it gonna go? Where's the relationship gonna go? Are you what is the reason for you to be with this man? Is you only there for sex, or what are you like with the danger, you like running risk with your life? As a matter of fact, it is known that girls love dangerous men.
Welcome back to the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about
It's
videos
deadly, it's
uploaded from
dangerous.
this channel. The topic with me come for talk with right now, our next sad topic. Our next topic we're gonna put we in our thinking box. Tommy Lee's part of friend went live last night with some officers. I tried dash him way. And when I said dash him way, I don't know what I mean. But before me get down in the topic in details, I want to go over Instagram and follow Chop City TV. That is CHOPCITY on
Get to the point, bro.
Instagram at the place. Any big ups? I could get right down in the video now. Yes, people. So as me that said earlier, as me play little clippings earlier.
Phone number up there, if nobody want to call me, no.
I know really joke thing I go on and some serious thing take place last night. But as me say, rumors are go round. I say a family is part of friend. We don't know how truth it is. We don't know how close the relationship is. If it goes so here we go now. What have to say allegedly. Family is part of friend allegedly. Must be there's some form of hotel or I don't know if I'm us. People have all different type of rumors are sent around. But despite which part in the day, some police running upon them. You see it? And them send out everybody what they in at the apartment or the house or whatever I just say. And it's like the girlfriend Dede, you see it and she decides say she not come out left him. But before we go this so, it's like the man stays so and realize everything was going on. Him stay so Babs now. Them say him send out him location to a couple of persons in him WhatsApp contact. And then now him stay so Babs and go live by.
Leave an advert, but love that, yeah, man. 5 hours ago. So, 5 hours ago. Let's see what's happening with that.
You a subscriber. Boy, I tell you, it seems like Tommy Lee Freedom look sticky and no people.
You hear that one?
It seems like Tommy Lee Road to Freedom look mucky and dark right now. And the reason why I say this is because you don't know,
Press the like button, please. Thanks.
some apartment searching one. That's what I say, as in like properties owned by Tommy Lee. That's what I say, the police and the JDF carry the artists, go do a house to house search. That's what I say, all them property them in a Montego Bay, them go search it up. People, when you see things reach on the level there, it no look good. Remember Vibes Cartel are same so them in do him in a people. And then after that them lock him down and you see what happen. So people right about now, me not even know where really are going still, but here we going now. Seeing me have an article here so we forward out and thing and me I go read it out too and thing and after that we are talk about that. And then me have a little audio. So me I say with a policeman basically I explain the real reason why Tommy Lee's been locked up and why he's been held so long. So me I say so, you know just cause a woman does give me a listening ears. So me I say so, me have the article here so and thing, me I go read it out to you right about now. So the article goes to say that
To the YouTube channel.
developments from the Tommy Lee's part of case have reached a point where the police have taken the artists and apartment searches to aid them in their operations. This is coming after the DJ was arrested under the state of emergency in Montego Bay, established because of the eruption of violence in the parish. The police have said that Tommy Lee was a person of interest that have valuable answers that can help them in their work. Since recently, 10 persons were detained in association with gang violence, as it is said by the police. Superintendent of the Constabulary Force has made it clear that they are working towards the dismantling of the number of gangs that exist. It is not known for sure, however, if the artist had anything to do with the recent mass arrest that the police made. Rumors have been circulated, however, claiming Tommy Lee's association with a man arrested in recent operation. The artist has been locked up since July 7, where he still remains to this day, with the possibility of spending much more time. Under a state of emergency, the police can detain a person without charges for up to 90 days. Tommy Lee, properly known as Leroy Russell, is yet to be charged. So you know, hear that people, them not charge him yet, and thing but them say is an affiliation, so I say, of a person, of a well-known gang leader in Montego Bay, and everybody's supposed to know who that is. And even in the audio clipping, una go hear who. Because the policeman basically explain out everything to people. Boy, me I tell you, look at we still people. You know?
Must look away.
Never want it reach on the level, you see me? Never want it reach this far and think people, I swear to God, but just want to listen to the policeman and say still. As well, I say, we can go sub and come back and talk about it, people.
And Tommy Lee Sparta and his current situation, right? Everybody kind of have an understanding of why Tommy Lee Sparta is still in lockups, right? Everybody knows, them align Tommy Lee Sparta with the Sparta gang. And if you know the history of Sparta gang and one ex youth the name Cray, right? Man, Tommy Lee went friend and the Sparta gang split up, right? And Tommy Lee get one side, Cray get another side, and they have been feuding ever since, right? A whole heap of things are going there in a flanker, right? As a matter of fact, the whole Montego Bay is like one big area with a whole heap of different gangs. So there are a lot of things that I personally know about Tommy Lee where the public don't know, because guess what? A whole heap of things are going on in the background where people now see, and fans them now say, not understand how the investigation are go. And me know say, because you not understand, all not say, boy, free the man or charge the man. No one say it go, it more than that. And that is what I'm going to explain right now. So we all know that Tommy Lee has been a person of interest for a long time, right? And I know in 2016 he became a person of interest because of some shooting that were going on in Kingston. And them say he must come in, right? In 2017 again, he became a person of interest after one shooting going in a flankers on Christmas Day. And then, don't know, more recently, 6-year-old daughter was shot after two gang members had a feud, right? I think a 9-year-old youth dead in the whole thing, right? But Tommy Lee's 6-year-old daughter was shot. Give God thanks that she's okay, But I don't know, Tommy Lee have a whole heap of questionable things that happen around him, people, and there is a reason for that. Think about it. Don't be zombies, youth. Them fans them on the don't be zombies. Just realize, say, Wagwan have a lot of things to do with in alignment with certain things. And not because them want to take down the DJ or because them not like the DJ. Because I can tell you, a whole heap of police and soldier like Tommy Lee music. So nobody now target Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee is making himself a target. Anyway, people, in recent times, we are seeing where the police has been cracking down on the Sparta gang. And based on the information that come out, man, I sing like crazy. Man, I talk. Also, say from the other day where they question him a whole heap of Q&A, people anytime you see that, you must know say something or something. Think about it, people. But the question still exists, guys. How are the security forces able to detain Tommy Lee Sparta for so long? Well, obviously, the Emergency Powers Act. The Emergency Powers Act is a powerful piece of legislation which gives the security forces absolute power to make an arrest without warrant, right? And this arrest is merely based on the officer's suspicion or the authorized person's suspicion that this person is going to commit a criminal offense, has committed a criminal offense, or is aligned to criminality in some sort of way that is disturbing the peace. And what it does, it allows the security forces to detain persons, right? Initially for 7 days without charge. After these 7 days, if the police feel like they need to carry out more investigations, then they can get a DSP and DSP is a deputy superintendent, to extend the detention of that individual without charge for another 7 days. After that 14 days now, if them feel like they need more time to carry out investigation, a senior superintendent can extend the detention without charge of that individual for the duration of the state of public emergency.
My
and as
word.
you all know, the duration of the state of public emergency each time is 90 days. No, people, it not done that so.
Jeez.
If after that 90 days and that state of public emergency is expired, remember then can go back in a parliament now and have it extended for another 90 days. Now, if they extend it to another 90 days, only thing can happen. If Tommy Lee Sparta is still in custody, them can extend his detention
Unlimited.
for another 90 days, people. Yes, it is possible. Now, obviously, we would hope that them wrap up them investigation before, but Tommy Lee may not see the light of day for right now.
So if you are a subscriber, honestly, Tommy Lee's freedom is uncertain. So I say, I don't know what you say. All I can say is, boy, sometimes, you know what I mean, when you look back on certain things, I said, you know, I wish me never did get myself involved. I wish me never did know all certain people. Because right about now, still Tommy Lee music blaze the road in the people. Tommy Lee thing up a road, and I does the quarantine thing for done, and you see me, I say everybody can push out again, and you see me, tour are going and album I make, and you don't know the artists have
Pay for the artists, them to behave themselves.
and then for this
Police not
pop up
target
now,
for nothing.
with them searching in
I
in
some me
apartment,
think, me no must right. But me no
I
face the
guess one
police
club the
target
man,
people
you
for
know what I
nothing.
mean, apartment, and then them go up
That
man
me
and say
say.
them I go mash up this
That
part
me
again.
believe, you know. Me
More
no
than
feel say, me no say it don't happen.
and it's
It
like
must happen
information
more
I
time
fly,
now.
you know if man
More time on a little small level, these things happen. But no police, the whole government of police can't really try do something to you. And there is no grounds whatsoever. This is a big old thing that go on, really and truly. This is big. And I'm not knowledgeable to the law, but I just common sense me I work off now. And say, if a little policeman begs with you, and him carried in a jail, and you know, him exalt him power, him law empowerment. Him can harass you for a little minute, but if the government of a country, the police force, have you incarcerated for so long, and it's all over the news, all over the YouTube, all over the world, it could not just be, I don't think it could be, oh, somebody down a station not like me. That one policeman that at the station that don't like you, he seems that he's God or is the prime minister. Because if I am not saying he is guilty of anything, but it's kind of tricky for the whole police force to have you incarcerated and investigate you just because them not like you. That's dumb. Artists, you have to go fix up on yourself or you don't mind. It's either you don't mind because the way you bad and in no badness, you know say it's a part. In England here, the young guys them over here, they totally accept that jail and prison is a part of what they are doing. They go to jail, they know they have friends in there. If you ask some of them, I don't mind, it's cool. Matter of fact, when you go to jail in England as a young lad, they give you more ratings. When you come out, oh yeah, you get more ratings. So it's not like a deterrent. They don't really want to go. But if you ask one of them, they tell say, I got bare friends in there, so it's like a vacation. I'm going to see my friends. You see me? So if that is the mentality of the artists, them are the bad boys in Jamaica, the bad men, the bad boys, you know, the little gangster them in the street, the little tuggy them. If you agree that you don't mind, then you can continue. But if you do mind going to jail and prison and these places, there's one way to act. You might still go. And like you have foolproof plan, so you can't go to prison. But if you want to be a lawyer, you walk down that road. Want to be a doctor, you walk that road. Carpenter, you walk that road. If you want to be a bad man, you know what the repercussions are. So if you want to go to jail, you continue walk that road. Artists mostly getting themselves in a trouble with police, or police get themselves in a trouble with artists. I don't know the reason, but artists them, fuck it, man. Let's listen to the thing.
I get beaten or what? But you know what I mean? I swear to you, brother, I don't know. This kind of remind me of what he going with Vibes Cartel. You see me? And I hope it not go the same way still. I hope some form of light shed upon you and I mean something come up and them just say, I could let him go. You see me? Hopefully. Hopefully. But sometimes when you align yourself and affiliate yourself with people, I mean, do things where police have to come hunt them down. So you know, start set away, especially when you're a public figure. It's hard to hide. You can't like hide. Probably if Tamale was a normal man, he could have hide and nobody, you'd have yes, St. James most wanted. But he can't hide. Everybody know him. He can't leave the country. Everybody know him. You see me? Well, my viewers and subscribers, I want to know what's your feedback. You see me? Just leave it in the comment section and let me know what you think. You see me? I say,
Oh boy, this don't look good. But at the same time, everybody have to put up with them Waterloo. If you is a bad man, Mr. Tamale, nobody me can do nothing for you. And you can't do it for you. So one next one, yeah. This is the real reason Tamale is okay. I subscribe to this.
Now, obviously, we would hope that them wrap up them investigation before, but Tamale may not see the light of day for right now.
What you have to say for yourself.
What's the first time you are visiting this channel, go ahead and going to be the outcome of Tamale Sparta situation. But before I go into that, I want to big up all of my supporters, all of the people. You have only young people who follow Tamale Sparta, and they're like zombies. Their minds young and impressionable. Them now look on the other side of things. They're not able to see the two sides of the thing. No, I wasn't saying anything bad about Tamale in that video, but some people still take it upon them head for cuss me out. All I said was that Tamale need to drop the badness, need to drop the gang thing and the gun thing and the bad man thing and focus on music. Nothing wrong with that. Because we see where a lot of the DJs recently are falling victim to this gangster kind of lifestyle.
Yes.
One of the biggest DJs out of Jamaica, Vibes Cartel, when they know. Right, what if people say free up World Boss? Well, if World Boss never get himself mixed up in a certain things, then World Boss wouldn't be behind bars, right? We look at one of the latest victims, Ryan King, right? When the hospital in could when dead too. I don't know the full circumstances around that, but based on what I hear on the streets, the situation kind of cloudy, right? It could be that Ryan King aligned himself with some people, and you don't know a whole heap of them DJs here when them grow up in the ghetto and them have certain man around them. When them bust and reach, them no want to drop the badness, right? Some people that say, boy, them afraid to drop the badness because some man are going to say, oh, so you get boss now, you know, remember we again, right? But you have to draw the line somewhere, people, because if you don't, you're going to mash up your career. That's all me I say.
Career,
anyway, people,
not career, your life.
Stress upon them something too long. We're going to focus on Tamale Sparta and his current situation, right? Everybody kind of have an understanding of why Tamale Sparta is still in lockups, right? Everybody knows you know, them align Tamale Sparta with the Sparta gang. And if you know the history of Sparta gang,
we just listen to this, didn't we?
One ex youth the name Cray, right? Man Tamale went friend and the Sparta gang split up, right?
Okay,
and
we just
Tamale
listen to that just
one
now.
side, Cray get another side, and they have been feuding ever since, right? A whole heap of things are going there in a flanker. Right? As a matter of fact, the whole Montego Bay is like one big area with a whole heap of different gangs. So there are a lot of things that I personally know about Tamale where the public don't know. Because guess what? A whole heap of things are going on in the background where people now see, you know, in fans.
That man just tape off something off our next man channel. Just like what me I do right now.
What you have to say for yourself.
What's for dinner?
Good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome. These officers there in St. James, they are working for their salary, guys. They have made quite a bit of arrest. As a matter of fact, the story on the Jamaica Observer this morning says St. James most wanted among 10 arrested in police operation. You understand? Big up to the police, them there in St. James. Hey, people, if this is the first time you are visiting this channel,
Big man,
please
I respect your
on the
channel.
Instagram, Twitter,
Cause me like no what go.
Downtown Sparta top tier and gang members are leaving St. James for the corporate area, right? Them believe that if them take with themselves, then they won't be captured, right? But that is proven wrong. So, according to the police, all 10 people are connected to the St. James based downtown Sparta gang. So, all of the people who get arrested downtown Sparta, that is the gang where Tommy Lee allegedly lead people.
Terrible when
So,
you want it, you know,
lawmen said
people
Christopher
can't
Boyd,
sleep good.
otherwise called Plank, was arrested at a guest house in the St. Andrew Central Division. The police said Boyd, who is reportedly a top-tier member of the downtown Sparta gang, was wanted for the January 16, 2018 murder of Desmond Clark and wounding with intent of Andrew Hall. Prior to that, the police said that he was charged and given bail for the double murder of David Anglin and Sean Titus on August 22nd, 2017
Much
along
killers in
the
our
Falcom
place.
Main Road. He was also sentenced in 2011 for illegal possession of ammunition and 2 counts of illegal possession of firearm.
Somebody
He
a bad
served
man.
5 years and was
What?
released in 2016. Lawmen said that during the arrest, an 18-year-old woman of a flanker address who was held in the company of Boyd was also taken into custody. Now, this is an important reminder for members of the public that it is a criminal offense to harbor a fugitive. Meanwhile, 8 men were arrested during an operation at an apartment complex in the St. Andrew North Division. Among the men, the police said was Lennox McLeod, otherwise called Rossai, who was wanted for a 2016 case of wounding with intent. It was reported that during that incident, the complainant was pounced upon by 5 men armed with handguns and shot in the flanker community. Of note, Lawman said, is the fact that Christopher Boyd was also featured in that shooting incident. So people, let me tell you something. I love how the police them work. I love that the police officers there in St. James are really cracking down on these gang members. As I mentioned in a previous video, guys,
Breaking
police
news.
officers are working hard to dismantle the Sparta gang, and as we know, they had arrested some members of the Sparta gang, so people are sing like crazy. Them are give information, basically, guys. And so what we realize
Bad
is that
man
the
if you can
Sparta
sing
man
good,
them
bro.
are run left St. James, things that them can get safe even in a St. Andrew. And whole heap of them have links in a St. Andrew, so them feel like say, boy, yeah man, if we migrate from St. James and chill out for a while at St. Andrew, then everything we alright. But you know what? The police, them wassy. Them decide, say, them a take down the entire gang. Big up to Superintendent Vernon Ellis there leading,
Please
the
subscribe, please,
division
to my
there in
channel.
St.
Thank
James. And
you.
that man is a serious
Enough
man. You know.
respect.
He was a part of the
Very
Lotto Scam
important.
Task Force back in the early days. So I know that he's a worker. He's a very smart police officer.
Thanks.
So all of the people who think the police officers not smart, wanna go and think same way here.
I like to tell the guys them around me are young guys that, you know what I mean? Police officers get paid to lock up people. Just imagine, you get paid to go around and drive around in free car, look for criminals, lock them up. You know what I mean? You have to know what you're doing.
People, thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. So guys, it's a short little clip that I wanted to share with you guys so
Thank
that you
you,
guys can...
my dear scammer, that's the cop that talk about the scammers them. I thank you for your update, sir. I'm still looking for more update because I get the update same place from where you guys get the update. Excuse me. That was 1 month ago. Could never be. Nothing to do with it. 8 hours ago. SoFlo. Let's check out SoFlo TV. Let's check out SoFlo and see what SoFlo know. Because everybody got information on this thing.
From Flanker. Remember, all in all, I'm trying to say this. Remember, I told y'all, Tommy Lee, you notice that they're not letting Tommy Lee go. Him go get him big lawyer and everything. They have not letting him go. They're trying to hold on to him as long as they possibly can. Will they only do it to exhaust their 90 days? Because under the state of emergency rules, they can hold him for 90 days, right? So are they going to exhaust their 90 days and then let him out? Are they squeezing him for information while on the inside? Also remember, the previous video we did, this is information that has been put out to the public, according to Jamaica Constabulary Force. We were wondering why they were telling this, but the headline in the newspaper said that they are dismantling the Sparta gang from the inside out. They had already picked up and arrested and are holding a couple of high-ranking members under the state of emergency laws, and based on that, some of them are talking, and based on the information that they have been given so far, they have even been able to turn up at a few places where they were planned to do some operations, and the police beat them there. So you see, it's valid information they're getting. How else would the police know to turn up there, right? So based on that information, now we move forward. Remember, Tommy Lee said him Lego mobile a long time, and him not really free ground flanker like that, because I told him that, and he moved there to get away from the thing. So how come now they are trailing these so-called Sparta gang members to St. Andrew? Talk up.
What about the
So
fire?
the Jamaica Constabulary Force has described as a major blow to organized crime, arresting 10 of the alleged gang members in St. Andrew on Thursday, one of whom was wanted by the St. James Police for a 2017 double murder.
Waking up early every morning, dreading the day ahead, commuting on packed public transport.
One of the detainees has been identified as Christopher Boyd, otherwise called Plank. And Plank name call up in a whole heap of something. Whole heap of something. I have a piece of voice note that I'm going to release after posting this video, and I want you to listen to what they say about Plank. Now, mind you, we are saying this is all allegations and speculations because we were not there, we don't know, and we do not have anyone on the ground that can confirm 100% for us. So we're going to go with the word alleged. But I'm saying the name Plank, very famous in the streets. Plank of Red Dirt in Flanker, St. James, was arrested in this operation in St. Andrew. And he's been on the wanted list in St. James for a double murder since 2017. He is reportedly a member of the Sparta gang that operates out of that Western Jamaica community. So Sparta gang operating out of St. Andrew? Interesting. One of whom
That
was
suspiciously sound like Tommy Lee leave from Franca. That would sound like, yeah? Leave from Franca. So obviously some of the gang members has to leave from Franca and I help Lester. This not sound good. This not sound good, brother. So like
by the St. James Police since 2017. He is reputedly a member of the Sparta gang, right? Boyd was arrested following a targeted raid at a guest house in the St. Andrew and Central Division. 8 other men, including Lennox MacLeod, otherwise called Russ I, who is also from Flanker and who was being sought on charges of wounding with intent, was also busted in this operation, this same operation, and taken into custody. A female companion of Boyd's, who is said to be 18 years old and also hail from Flanker, was also detained in the operation. Investigators in Police Area 1 say that Boyd was placed on the St. James Most Wanted list after he absconded, which means he ran away on bail on murder charges for the October 22nd, 2017 killing of David Anglin, and Sean Titus. The two were gunned down in Flanker, and the police is saying that it was this person that did it, Christopher Boyd, aka Plank. Now, here you are. All these mobile people in this operation in St. Andrew. Has the Sparta gang moved their operation to St. Andrew?
So it seems.
Established headquarters in St. Andrew? Or this is something that has always been going on? I don't know. The police says that Boyd was being sought for the January 16, 2018 murder of Desmond Clark, otherwise called Dangles, and for wounding with intent committed against Andre Hall, aka Beanie, at Sangsters International Airport roundabout in Mobile. Well, remember the shooting where they go on out of the roundabout of Mobile, and we are saying that this is crazy because a tourist area that, right?
Oh, the 4th of August of my birthday.
This is as the tourists comes, most tourists that come to Jamaica come through the Donald Sangsters International Airport. So you can imagine tourists landing, coming out the airport, and big shootout right there at the roundabout soon as you exit the airport. Them I said this is the man where they do it. Boyd was also charged with 2 counts of illegal possession of firearm and illegal possession of ammunition in 2011. Following his court appearance, he was sentenced to a 5-year term in prison, and he was released in 2016. Now, this is the person that they had put out. They give bail to.
Yes.
This is the man's track record, and he was able to get bail on murder, and he absconded, ran away. Following the police operation, a video surfaced on social media where Boyd's companion was overheard insisting that she would not allow the security forces to drag Boyd alone inside a room of the guest house. The accused man was also overheard in the background of that pleading for his life. I have been told about the video clip. I haven't heard it. What it seems to me is, police draw down upon him. They want to carry him going in a back room by himself. Bow, 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 bow. And then, the story can be anything after that. Also,
he tried to run.
Yeah, one of them will mess up the country, them kind of way, yeah. And you beat the system too because you all get for secure bail on a murder charge after your spotty kind of record. Okay, forget the court system then. We're going to done you in another back room, yeah. The girl pleaded for his life. She basically said, no, we now make you carry him going in a back room by himself. We'll stand up here. Anything you know how to do, you better do it to him right here, so in front of everybody. You understand? So she knew what time it was. Make no joke about it. She knew what time it was. She also was heard pleading for his life. In the background, entertainer Tommy Lee, whose real name is Leroy Russell, still remains in custody under the state of emergency under suspicion of ties with the Sparta gang. It is all spilling out, and they are putting a case together to keep Tommy Lee right where he is at. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. They don't have anything solid on Tommy Lee, but because if they did, they would have presented it to a judge already. And then we would have been heard that he is booked on murder charges or soliciting murder to murder, or accomplice to murder, or any kind of charges. But he hasn't been booked on anything. He's just being held so far. But like I said, they might throw a Vibes Cartel after him because remember when Cartel went in, it was originally about weed, ganja, marijuana. And where I say, yeah, them catch Cartel for a drug charge, a ganja charge, him soon come out. And next thing we heard murder. And next thing after that we heard murder again. Then he was in there on double murder, fighting 2 murder cases, 2 separate murder cases. He beat one and they stuck the other one to him, right? I am thinking that this now look really good for Tommy Lee. Right now again, if me a Tommy Lee, like me said before, sweat would have just wet me every which part me go because I would definitely be worried about now.
You have to be worried right now.
They've already made it public information that they are dismantling the gang from the inside out, and also
Definitely
that
worried.
they have people who belong to the gang that are giving them the inside operations, how things operate, what big operation was to go down next, etc., etc. Who was supposed to carry out a hit on who, and all these things, to the point where they even were able to intercept 3 guys in a car that were on their way to committing a hit, to executing a hit.
So wait, that does hit them when they're
How
going and
would
hit
they
people?
know?
Is it?
How would they know? So if them say the man them attack, the man them really attack. And we can see that the man them really attack. You understand? Make no mistake about it. A notorious gangster like Preke Boy wouldn't operate in a them vicinities, them areas there, without some kind of connection to certain people. So put it this way. Them know him know them. Bad man know bad man in a bad man place. If you understand what I'm saying, then 1 + 1 only makes 2. Because if me a bad man in an area, or if I'm a dan in an area, me want to know who are the other bad man them in my area. You see what I'm saying? So me know that nobody don't come to take over, and everybody that's there where Chuck Badness is actually working with my program. You see it? So when Preke Boy get caught up and was caught, it was said that his information was leaked about his whereabouts. I don't know if them catch somebody and them have them in there squeezing their head for information, and they're saying, look here, man, you are looking at about 50 years here. You are looking at about 50 years. So here what you do, you better start give away some good information.
That's right.
And people just start talk. People, everybody is gangster hard and tough and unbreakable until them get you inside of one of them interrogation room there now. And then you're faced with the reality that what you thought could never happen because you can't get catch. And these things, whether it's because of your guard ring, some other man tell you so, or because you just feel like you're bad and untouchable, whatever the case may be, when that all comes crumbling down in front of you, you see, and you're faced with that interrogation and the pressure they apply in these interrogations, very few are able to stand up 100%. Most of them, man, talk. Okay? And I'm not speaking specifically to so-called members of Sparta Gang because I am not even sure if these are members of Sparta Gang. Remember, you know, people, think outside the box. This is all media we're dealing with, and we don't know if some of this are just fix-up.
Strategy, yeah.
All right, now, they might just grab somebody and just say, yes, he's a member of the Sparta Gang and he is a wanted man, when in fact he has nothing to do with the Sparta Gang. But they have their inside information as they claim, and it seems to be working to me because people keep on getting arrested and busted who were able to evade the law before. And are now not able to run anymore.
Right,
so 1 + 1 equals 2. So I flips over and I go look on the Star. And the Star headline for today says 10 persons linked to Sparta Gang held in Kingston and Tommy Lee still in custody, right? And that's exactly what it said. Boyd is a top tier member of the downtown Sparta Gang and is currently wanted for double murders. Now, at 18 years old, an 18-year-old female that's in there as well. Boy, I see some information leak out and people are saying all kind of thing about Tommy Lee and how Tommy Lee is a wicked. Him like to come on TV and videos and talk about we need to done the violence and the peace when him is one of the wickedest one instigating the violence and a pay man for commit violent acts and all these things. He's been accused of so many things that has to do with this, but nothing has been proven yet. Now, this is not the first wanted man to be caught or held that can be tied back in relation to Tommy Lee Sparta. At this point, things are looking really, really sticky. You see what I say? Now, meanwhile, the St. James Police escorted Tommy Lee Russell, otherwise called Tommy Lee Sparta, to the corporate area last week, where searches were conducted at several apartments. You see that? Now, Here's the thing, we didn't even know that. The police escorted Tommy Lee Russell escorted him, to the corporate area last week where searches were conducted at several apartments. Now, why would they escort Tommy Lee, who is in custody, to go search several apartments? If they have information about several apartments, wouldn't they just go search the several apartments? Why would they need Tommy Lee there with them? Something to look right about this. Something to look right about this. I've even heard people put it like this. I said, so Flo, listen to me. Tommy Lee, them a snitch. Them people that work with police, them go on like them to work with police. Them go on like the police are bad at them, but they work with police. You understand? Them give police information. That's why you see the police come pick them up all the time, hold them for a little while to make it not look so bad, and then after them squeeze out information out of them because they know that they're connected to these people, then they let them go so it don't look so bad. If police was to always pull him in and let him out back 24 hours later, and all these people who are connected start getting busted, they would start looking at him with the side eye. So that is a cover-up as well. People, I know me say so. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you what is out there and what is being said so you yourself can sift the sense out of the nonsense. You see it? Now, I will go on to end this video right now by saying it like this. Said it before, I'm not going to say it again. I think the proper way to have done this, if Tommy Lee is the target and those surrounding him is the target, I think the proper way to have ended this or to get into this would be some infiltration, some undercover work. And I'm talking about deep undercover work. You know what I'm saying? Some infiltration, some videotape, some recordings, them kind of something there. Some entrapment, entanglement, however them do it. And build their case in a folder and then present that case in court. That way, when them hold on upon him, them know, say, we case solid, so you're not going anywhere for a while. But still, he has still not been charged with anything, and this still...
You can't run go and go boy, you do undercover work, yeah? When the man them shot, when the man them find out say you're undercover and shot you in your face.
Me, I was sure to say, yeah, I was sure to fed up of life being all work and no play.
And talk about
Sick of working for a boss, depending on an employer. Alright, so just drink and enjoy themselves. Tell me now, people, like, what would you think police are going to want to take police from? 2018, 19, 20, 2 years, that, 2 years, that's some months that since this put up and them say, oh, this man want to. But even that, just tell me now, people. And the meaning of this are showing the facts we can see through the set, the jury put up. Most wanted St. James, they need this man. But you and this man here apart. You and this man here apart. So tell me, tell people, man, I'm not going to know what the police get. Because, you know, police them all 10, but them have one St. James and like 2 St. James, and then 3, so that's 13, you know, 2 different places in St. James. So nobody feel like saying. I tell me alone now, I say you probably a screen. I don't know. So I let the time alone a screen. But remember, set them up, 2 of them and down them. Well, I go on, just watch how I go on, watch how I go on. But make this a plank still.
yeah, man, that music there, that video. People, by the time I go on bed there, I start worry about them people here where alleged to be bad men. Me's a nice church human being. Me's a pastor. Me have my church. Me not get trouble. But you know, so if you get trouble, there's a set of people who get paid to take care of people and will get trouble and try and make them stop get trouble. You know what I mean? Me not know that. Me is a church person.
go live. So if him did dead, we not even know if him dead because him page private.
From? Yes, where are you from?
So that's all now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, asthma.
You have asthma? Alright, police. Come.
We are come.
No.
Don't keep going. Take him in our room. No.
Yeah, I don't think what I see. Someone tell us. I don't think what
No, someone, let me tell me something.
Wait, yes, sir.
You know what I'm doing? See, I'm the one. No. No, we are putting him in the room. We are putting him in the room and carry on that door.
No, sir.
Search your rooms. You know better. Come, we are going there. Come on.
This is soup, sir.
Why everybody go outside? Why not carry me there? Where we are going there?
Soup, sir.
No, why not carry me there? Come up right there, so let's search your room. Search your room. Oh, let's stand up right here, so.
Do it now. Right now. Please, sir.
I'm not going to.
Yo, Jano, dog. I'm not sure who I record the live, but at the end part I can hear somebody say, "You live?"
Yo, I'm tell you something. You see if them man here were being arrested is a real bad man who kill people, when him go for people, them no beggings no do there. Yeah? You see if I say it go, so them man here a bad man, when them go for people, no beggings, no inite. So if the police them, if him is a killer before, in which him go to jail for certain things, you not have the opportunity to beg. Whether the police them kill you so-called innocently or not, you not have the opportunity, because when you not go for bad, when you go for people, and a gun, sometimes, and even gunman them go for normal people to the story. No beggings never did inite for the people them. Suppose a man forward for me now when him get him money for forward for me, and when him forward for me not have nothing, or me never have my strap in my hand. And see say him a forward for me, you know, say me could have ball blood. Nothing can save me. And me have to just do some somersault sideways and reach for my gun over there, so, and roll over a couple times like a Superman. Some blay, and save myself. That's the truth. So when someone a ball, you know, cause you can't, yo, it might sound like when I say harsh, you know, like me I take up the police, you know. No, me I take up the people. When some killers go for, if the man there is a killer, he will come under the category where me I talk about, and it seems like he is. To be branded as a parish most wanted, you have to be more than likely guilty, yeah? So I don't need the police them can brand him. So when them most wanted, the reason how him get to be most wanted is that when they go for people, they are merciless. Yeah? So beggings Now you know it. Young youth when I reach that stage in a badness yet, try walk away and get a carpenter work. Or make some cement if you don't have education. If you have education, you try to pursue something positive and make yourself a law-abiding citizen. Because to be a not a law-abiding citizen doesn't have any reward. If you don't want to be a law-abiding citizen, there's a prize for you. And it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's early young death at a young age, incarcerated at a young age, living out in the wild like an animal at a young age. I didn't know that Pricky boy was 25. Look like 45. No, I am 74. I nearly look younger than Pricky boy. It's just because my face is tired, so you look tired out. Yeah? You have people where they're so brought up in a society, in a environment where they think illegal thoughts constantly. Just remember, the police get paid, and the police have a gun in his hand that is more than likely lawful to shoot you. You see me? Me know how some man have it hard in the ghetto, and certain opportunity, maybe wrong opportunity come up to you. You get forced to carry a gun, you just start lack a gun, and you get it at the gunman lifestyle. Try run away, brother. Try run away. Might hard, but try run away. If you're in one certain area where they might bring on these kind of lifestyle for you and force on these, like I mean, say just like what me here say, just like what they done them used to send for people data for sexual pleasures. I saw them a send for people son now for carry the gun and be a part of the gang at an early age. Run away. Try run away or live in a bush if that a go on. Because when you're getting tangled with or against the law, your life I got short. Now for the youth them we have great potential. Now get the chance for them great potential come to fruition, if that's the right terminology. You see me? Seeker them life I get snuffed out because of the road with them not more than likely choose to walk, was encouraged and forced to walk. Some of them choose it. Some of them was forced to walk down certain road. Youth and youth, man, life is a very valuable and precious thing. And enough of youth them now get the full joy. They will live up to them 19 and them 20 and them 21. And that is a fraction of the joy of wonderfulness of life where you become experience and to help to make your parents proud and happy that they had you and spend them time and them money for try educate you and all these things, youth and youth. You know what I mean? Enough forces are out there drawing you to the left and drawing you to the right. And your parents, some of the parents them help them children to walk the bad path too, you know. And we understand enough parents is just big children. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad to see how enough youth and youth are suffer. Enough innocent people are get themselves. Wait there. Do bad men get hit to kill innocent people? I'd like to know that too. I don't think bad men get paid or hitmen get paid to go out and just kill an innocent person in the community that is not in no form of pasa or money laundering or scam or any form of illegal activities. There must be one or two where bad mind get them out. But the majority of people that would be sent for by another gang member, they more than likely are doing the racketeering things that gang would like to get them out. So sometimes the people them will get taken out by gang they are doing some form of underhanded things. Not that they should get taken out, but I'm just saying there are consequences to things. Now, people might hear me talking like this and say I should be taken out, right? Oh, I inform, I like police. No, I like peace and love, you know. I like when a person they can wake up and go to them bed and wake up and go to them bed. I don't even like people thief people things out of their house. It's to be a left your house open, but that a should word. That should don't really mean nothing. We should be able to have a nice, wonderful, good life. The guns that's coming into the country should not be. Well, should is a waste word, people. We don't know if we don't know. Should is no word. Everything should be this and should be that and should be. Let me do the time check. It's 9 minutes past 6 o'clock in the AM. I think I'm gonna go to my bed now. What do you think? Excuse me. Yeah. Brush my teeth and go to bed. See if I could rest my head. By the way, I have one new lyrics, alright? You know why I hear it before I go to bed? I can't sing it so good enough. Right, new. The chorus is, look how my enemies become enemies. Them used to sit down pan corner, pray and penny me. Close like St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now they are their own nemesis. Look how my enemies become my enemies. They used to sit down pan corner, pray and penny me. Close like St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now they are like their own worst nemesis. More time me have to lay low like a baby volcano. Slim as me like and them send some me say no. Weed man I smoke while them a sniff yeah yo. From what I've seen them guys they need prayer. No, they're at each other throat like animal and I bite up one another like cannibal. To me shit that sound phenomenal. Wait there? That sound phenomenal. Them no real or liar. Pathological. With Gary G, I play my song, tell me how me figure wrong. Me say, shung, shang, sexy girl, I come along, and I recite every word in my song. One breast for sign and slap them bottom. Cause look how my enemies become my enemies. Then you to sit no. Look how my enemies become enemies. Then you to sit down one corner and a penny me. Close like St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now they are worst nemesis. Look how my enemies become enemy. They used to sit down one corner and a penny me. Close like St. Vincent and the Grenadine. See it now? They are like nemesis. They used to have more time me just lay low like a baby volcano. I slim as me like and them send some me say no. Weed man a smoke and them a sniff yeah yo. From what I've seen them fool they need prayer. Now they at the other truth like now they at the other truth like an animal and I bite up each other like now they're at each other throat like animal. I bite up one another like cannibal. Anyway, yeah, we have a new song that me write. We have a bad rhythm, but you know you can't play people rhythm on YouTube. You will get in striking for that. So I'm going to bed now, people, but you know, thank you for the link and please to subscribe to my channel, the Horny channel. And if you hear me anything, please follow. And if I sell anything, please buy. And you know, say me a pastor, so I like collect people things. And the 4th of August, I'm earth strong. I'm at 74 that day. Yes. So please give me things. Just throw some money on my PayPal or my cash app. Or we can call it something there. I don't know if it's something that hook up, you call it. super chat. Fine set me face me go live for my birthday and see if anybody will super chat me or WhatsApp and cash up me. Pastor them teeth, you know, they just want people things. Anyway, that is it, people. Thank you for coming through. I gotta go to bed. My eye is shutting. My face look tired and sleepy. I feel sleepy. Thank you for that like. Please, one more person press like. 16 is my lucky number as well. I'm gonna write about 16 bars. We're out here in 16 fast cars. We and 16 hot cuties apart with 16 condom to fight the sex war. One of us coming like about 16 stars. Show us where the over 16s are. The wonder why you write the song 16 far is a new thing. We call it 16 bars. And you can find it on 16 beats at the number one spot for more than 16 weeks. Yes, we be horny like 16 creeps top street. 16 at girls we meet once. Abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat, 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 abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat, chat. Abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat. Everybody start the fact boy. Style of your song, but one line kind of funky. You say you are the UK dancehall bounty. Explanation is needed, so please give it promptly. Or me have about 16 bars with conky. The line sound sick, but the character no fit. Please compare yourself to a different artist. Man, glad say you boss youth and all that. Claim accolade that you don't deserve it. Look how much artists say warning, you never bust one. Artists with this you killer clash none. And now you are the UK ground god general, Mr. Cross. Angry, miserable man with bust Gully and Gaza. Busy ambling dagger scared them baby Sham Khalid Ayara. Could I mention like Countess Ada, Uncle first name the boss of Beanie Man baby mother. Abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat, chat. Abaga chat, chat. Abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat, abaga chat. And then I start the facts. Anyway, I was working for that one more like. I didn't get it. I know when to quit. I'm gonna go to my bed. Now it's 14 after 6. Shung shang shing. Shalama. Good night or good morning.